Okay, I have with me the husband of the complainant, Sawn Thomas, and I want to get your take of what happened August 13th, 2011 at 10 p.m. when the sheriff's department arrived.
No, I wasn't here when they arrived, but I walked across from my sister's house, and they was two of them by this door that like they was discussing about something, and I was walking up by the car, and they asked me what was going on. I told them what's going on, and I said my wife was inside cutting up my clothes.
Okay, let's kind of go back to what happened that you called the police. What happened that caused you to call the police?
Me and my wife got in a verbal argument.
Okay. And why did you feel that it was necessary to call the police?
I just seen something shiny in her hand. I thought, well, I don't know what it was. I thought it was a knife, so I left and called the police.
Okay. You just wanted them basically to quell the argument and...
They calm her down or whatever.
Okay. Alright, so when they were here, explain to me what they said to you and what they said to her.
When they said to me, they asked me what's going on. I told them what's going on. So I went around to the front door to open the door, so I go in and talk to her to let her know they was out here. But soon I opened the door, Cos he rushed in with the tasers in the hand, pointing at my children, then pointing at her. And I said, why you didn't open this MF door? And walked up to her and grabbed her by the arm.
Why did they point the taser at her?
They pointed at the children first, then they pointed at her.
But I mean, was she throwing pots and pans around the house?
No,
being disorderly? I mean,
nope.
Was she yelling?
She wasn't yelling. She was.
So she was quiet inside the house.
Yeah, she was quiet inside when I opened the door.
And they come in.
She was going in the bathroom. Then when they walked in with tasers, both had tasers in their hand, because pointing at my children. Then they seen her. They pointed at her. Did
they discharge the tasers at any time? Okay. Then what happened?
And then he cussed and said, "Why you didn't open the MF door?"
And flat out say, if he said motherfucker, I want to hear it.
Well, he said, "Why you open this motherfucking door?" And then he walked up to her and grabbed her by her arm and drove her out the door.
Okay. Did she say anything to cause him to drag her out?
No, sir.
Okay. What happened once they were outside with her?
I don't know. We was outside, and he pulled me to the side, asked me, "Do I have somewhere to go?" I told him no. And then we made him walk back in the front. He asked my wife, and asked me again, and my wife said, we have somewhere to go?" She said no. But both of us said no. Then they said, if they get called out again, then they're gonna take us to jail, and DFCH gonna be called out. And then soon they were walking away. Then my wife, she was telling I think they said the supervisor to tell his deputy to apologize to the kids.
Did you see her do that, or is that just what she told you after the fact?
No, she was telling them to tell the supervisor.
So you was there watching it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she told whatever they say he was the supervisor. I don't know. She telling him to tell the deputy to apologize to the kids because they put the tasers in their face. And nothing. All I know, he said, take her ass down. That was it. Then he handcuffed her and put her in the car, and they left.
So the supervisor was annoyed and told.
I don't know what they say he was the supervisor. I don't know.
Okay. Do you know the name of the supervisor?
No.
Okay. Did he?
I think it was Phil Duval, though.
Phil Duval? Phil Duval. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to spell that.
Duval.
I'll get it from the sheriff's department. Do you feel, I mean, that there was racial issues involved? Anything that indicated that there were racial issues? Or just short patience with...
Well, it seemed like he came out here with an attitude.
Just an attitude, but not necessarily, I mean, we're in North Florida, you know, but I just wanted to make sure that wasn't necessarily a concern.
I think he was racist because this is not the first time I had dealings with Phil Duval, and he was racist. Then he called me. He said something with your little bad black ass or something like that.
Okay. All right. Very good then.